Oh, I didn't hit record. Whoops. All right, we're recording now. Okay, Wheel of penalty time. Oh, not penalty. It's Wheel of what is it even called? Decisions. That's what I named it. Okay. So, actually, maybe I should pause the music for a second because we got a sound effect going on. A lot of stuff is happening. I think it doesn't like it. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Let's click to spin. Oh god, I have to draw an elite again. Okay, well. So we're gonna draw, oh god. We're gonna draw an elite. Side-eyeing the camera. Or just side-eyeing in general. Alright, we'll take that off the list. Oh boy. I had to draw, well, at least with this, we're gonna play the music again. At least with this, I put just the area that it's gonna be. So I'm just gonna probably be able to just do like a shoulder and a head. All right, we're gonna definitely need some. Bear with me. I'm gonna need a what is it called? Oh, did I take off? I didn't take off the wheel of penalty, did I? Nope. Oh wait. Oh yeah, because I removed it from the thing. I was like, wait, it says needler. No. All right. Anyway, let's see. What am I trying to do? The drawing streams are always the most chaotic because I'm like, this is when I do feel like I need like 3 screens. Because I'm like, oh yeah, well actually I want to try to get some quick what's it called? References so I can put them in here. But also I don't want to just have a blank canvas right here. I don't know. Elites. Halo. I'm just gonna, I think what I can do is take a, so the fact that you can't really see Elite's eyes, really. I guess kind of. Hold on, let's see. We're going to take a screenshot of this, and then I think I can paste it into, and the fact that it can be, I can paste it into Krita, and also the fact that it can be, are we here? Hello? Paste. As web as on monitor. Use standard colors that are displayed from computer monitors. Most common. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, geez. I just want the reference. I don't. Oh no. Is it only gonna be on the canvas? I'm trying my hardest, guys. I don't want to like draw. I want to draw freehand, but I want this as a reference. Oh, and also I wasn't drawing. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second. I might just have this up top. I know it might be good. Actually, okay, I can't see chat right now. Do you think that this would be a good? It would be good if I just look. I would be okay if I just looked at the reference up here. No, never mind. This is what we're gonna try to draw, okay? But I can't take it off the canvas, unfortunately. So, oh, you know what I could do though? I could just. Also, it's very pixelated. All right, hold on. We'll get here. We'll get here one day. Actually, no, let me keep that on so you can see what I'm trying to do. And we're just gonna download the image, please. Save image as. Oh god. Elite. It's JPEG image. Okay. So now we can reference. Now I forget how to reference stuff. Oh no, I think I can just drag it in. That's what happened. That's what I've done before. Okay. I'm so prepared. Well, that's the thing with the wheel. I can't really, like, if I want to have at least one reference image, I mean, I guess I could just get a one reference image for every, as layer, as reference image, yeah. And then there we are. And it's, I feel like having it pixelated is actually good for me, so I don't, like, think about I think about the shapes and I don't think about the, so this guy's gotta go. Goodbye. Here we go. Here we got. Oh, also, I don't know if anybody's even curious about this. Okay, let's go back so I can see chat. Okay. I don't know if anybody's curious about this, but the playlist I'm playing right now is because I got flagged for every time I do like lo-fi music in the background, YouTube is like, hey, there's some copyright stuff on here, but the owner of the music has said it's fine on YouTube or whatever. So just to like try to avoid that, I looked up this is called lo-fi, no copyright, brackets streamers. So if it sounds generic, I don't know, maybe that's why. But I don't think we're doing the what's it called? The video game stuff as much anymore, unfortunately. But okay, here we go. We're about to actually start. So all I really need is this part right here, right up here. So maybe I can crop it. Can I crop this? Can you let me crop this? Reference. No. That's fine. All we need is like this area, because all we do wanted to just like, I don't know. Okay, here we go. Are we at the, oh, we're at the big one. Should we do the small? No. We'll go big. Actually, you know what? I'm so sorry. We have to do the smaller canvas so I can actually like just blob it out. Oh wait, are we in the smaller canvas? We are in the smaller canvas. Okay, perfect. We're good then. All right, so what we're gonna try to start and do is first off, I'm gonna go blue. Gotta go blue for the base layer to just figure out what I actually want to have this look like. And we're on pencil. Can you see? Yes, we're on pencil. It kind of gets taken out underneath by all of my stuff above me. But okay. So how shall we do this? Oh, hello, my beautiful wife. 1 second. Sorry. Toodles. I love you too. And you know what I forgot to do all day today? Oh, hopefully I didn't just put my entire crotch into the camera. I wasn't paying attention. I haven't been hydrating today. Everybody drink your water. Do the right thing. Drink your water. Okay, so we're just gonna try to get this guy's head probably like as big as possible because we got to see those eyes. Because if we're doing elite side eye, oh, I guess maybe I should type that in somewhere. Will I be able to see this? Wow. What? Text? Placeholder text. Oh, you don't even see this. Of course you don't. Hold on. There's a whole like big screen right here. Hold on. Placeholder text. Elite side dash I. Easy peasy. Save. What happened? Yeah, okay. That's a vector layer. What is going on here? Every single time I open this program, I'm like, I don't understand what's happening. Can I see this? Of course I can't see it outside of the canvas. This is why sometimes I do like a bigger canvas than I need, just so I can. Everything's so blurry. If I press enter, is it gonna try to? You know what I could do? Delete this, please. Go away. I'm going to I'm gonna change the title of the screen of the stream, and then also if anybody asks, I'll just let them know what I'm drawing. Drawing a new emote. Sorry. Doing some more admin stuff. A new emote. This time the wheel decides. Elite side. And this is how I get to the end of an hour. I'm like, oh, I didn't do anything because I just always just end up doing all this stuff. Okay. All right, we're back. Paint layer. All right. I always just hold my shoulder like that. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So if we just kind of do one of these. Oops. That's a nah for me, dog. All right. And then, so from there, actually, this goes like, should I just have this gigantic? Hold on. Hold on one more second. Hold on one more minute. One more second. I don't care about the whole body. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't care about the whole body, but also I care about making it too big. I do want to just somehow like cut this out right here, but that's fine. All right. Actually, you know what? I need, instead of trying to draw like the outline and stuff like that, I need to, let's clear the canvas. Let's just make this really big, and then we just kind of we need to get the random shape that we are trying to get, so maybe even bigger. Okay, so we have this going down, and then something like that. Obviously he's got his little pinchers. They look so weird. And then his pinchers are on this side too. This one kind of goes around. And then it kind of just goes up like that. And it is blurry, but we're doing that on purpose just to kind of figure out how we want these things to look. And then that kind of like goes from behind. There we go. And then neck goes around like this. He's got a little pokey thing right there. It's so funny because I put emotes on here that don't have anything to do with Halo. But of course it decided to choose. I have like 2 or 3 things that are Halo coded, but of course it chose an elite again. Okay. So oh, is that's his neck. Oh jeez. Okay. I hate everything. Should I delete my art? No, I'll just I did it. Make it even bigger. Okay. So, you know what I really want? So this is kind of like the area that I want right here. And then his neck is right here, and then we got the shoulders. No, actually an emote would be better if it was just his head. Go back to layer 1. So if we want just his head, we can just like cut out that whole area, right? I asked to no one in particular. So if we're it's something like that. And then like that's his face, so we just get an eyeball right there. And then yeah, okay, we got some composition stuff going on here. So like this little dangly part in the back is just barely going on here, and then that's like the rest of his mouth right down there. And then that's his shoulder. And then yeah, okay. I really just need to, so let's make this a little bit less dark. We're gonna fade that, and then we're gonna go back to black. Paint it black or whatever that song is. We're gonna go all the way down to size 4 for the pencil. And then zoom on in. I am going to pull up a reference, but I want to be able to still see chat, so I'm going to pull up the reference on my phone. Because I am discovering pretty early on that I need a 3-screen setup somehow. Alright. Can I actually just take a screenshot here? You know, his shoulder is kind of like full on like out of the screen. If I'm like really actually trying to do this thing, hold on, I just took a screenshot so it doesn't exit out on me. But this is kind of what I'm looking at right here. So his head does kind of like cut out. I don't know. I don't need to crop this. Be a good host, Kalin. Don't be a perfectionist. But I am. I am what I am. All right, so is there a way that I could just like keep this up without it being like, oh, it's timed out? All right, so this is kind of like the bare bones, obviously. So what we got here kind of goes down like that. It goes down even more. Oh, yep, it's timing out. Okay, I'm gonna tap my phone a bunch. I'm basically drawing Sonic right now. This is just Sonic. I see it. But you know, sometimes even Sonic needs a Oh, that's not his shoulder thing. That's the jawline thing. That's what's going on. Oh, also it is very hot in here. That's why I'm in a t-shirt again and not in my normal what's it called? Hoodie. I don't think I'm going to be in a hoodie for a minute now, unless it starts cooling down again. All right. The thing that always messes me up is that I try to get way too detailed, especially like right away. I feel like I could center this a little bit better. All right, let me use my mouse. All right, so yeah, this is the initial, just I'm getting all the stuff done. It goes down and out like that. This is so much like thicker than what I've drawn though. It goes straight down. I also always forget about like doing the long brush strokes. Which is very helpful when you're trying to do something like this. How's this music? It's very funky fresh. I kind of like it. Okay. We'll do the big picture first. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? They are interesting creatures, aren't they? Elites. And then this goes around like that, sort of. No. Let's go. Sir, don't leave me. I'm using you as reference. Okay, and then there's like, he's got like a little thing going on here. It's like a jawbone, kinda. All right, and then of course the biggest thing that we have to do. Big ol' eye. Yeah, there we go. And that's his fun little whatever it's called. That's his side eye. We got a side eye going. Okay, and then his face kind of like goes down. And then this like gets cut off by that. Are we tangenting up right now? Okay, actually no. All right, and this goes down. Oh, right, all the teeth. Ugh. Do we want to do the teeth? That's the biggest question right now. Do we want the teeth right now? Because, like, you can only see... I guess you can see some of the teeth. Also, how cute are we making him? I feel like we make a kind of cute elite. Nobody wants ugly elites in chat. Also, is 343/Bungie gonna come after me for making Halo emojis or emotes? I always call them emojis. How does his face look? This is so weird. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's a lot going on there. We don't need. We really don't need. This is gonna be even more like that, and then oh, the center of his helmet kind of like comes down like that. There we go. That's kind of crazy how just that one line can like show so much. It's like, yeah, no, this is the center of his helmet, so that's why you can't see the other eye there. I'm hoping by the end of this session we actually get maybe a little bit of something done. Okay, and then I don't know. There's like his teeth are like a little in little rows and stuff. They kind of look like tentacles now, but you know, that's kind of how it is. And then those are just like the, and there we go. Okay. This in the back comes through and then kind of tapers and like connects this guy. His eye is a little bit more forward. Let's just I mean, kind of looks like an emote to me. It's beginning to look. We gotta trust the suck. That's the one. That's the. I always say the one thing. That's the thing that always gets me is that I like see. It kind of looks wild to me. I'm just like, oh no. I'll never finish this. It's all gonna be really weird and horrible. But then, it actually ends up being okay sometimes at the end. And also, I'm kind of learning how. Oh, sorry, excuse me. How to draw. Well, draw, talk, and be entertaining at the same time, I guess. I don't know if I'm even entertaining. Or if this is just like a good... This is probably just a good video to put on to work on your stuff with. Okay. I want like enough eye so you can kind of see what's going on. And they have like kind of cat eyes. Yeah. All right. Does that kind of make it look like super what is it called? Like cutesy? I'm basically just working with pixels here. I mean, obviously when you're drawing on drawing digitally, you're always working with pixels, but you know. these are slightly larger pixels because I'm so zoomed in. Because I want it to look good when it's like a tiny little emote in the box. We don't want the tangents. No tangents, please. And then that kind of like pops out. And that goes that way. Yeah. And you don't really see too much when you're like in this view. It's kind of like, what's the view that I'm looking at? It's kind of like this on my screen. It's like it's zoomed out a little bit more, but like somehow it's like more of a, I don't know. But yeah, that's kind of like what you're seeing there. So that could be, this line could just kind of keep going down. Actually, kind of. Why does it look like their muscles are part of their, like, this is like, their shoulder muscle is like poking out of their suit. Interesting. I've never looked at a elite this close before, or this intently before. He kind of just has one big muscle going on here. And then we could just do one of these guys. Go around like that. Kind of can see I wonder if they also, this is just me pondering right now, I wonder if they knew elites would become like the good guys at the beginning, or I guess like at least fight with the chief when they first like made them like an alien threat kind of thing. I wonder how, like, oops, it feels like sometimes they have, am I not, hello? Okay. It wasn't giving me it wasn't switching over to the thing, but it feels like the first game they're like, oh yeah, because the fact that they named it like Combat Evolved and stuff like that, I feel like they just didn't, they were just like making the game to make the game, and then they were like, oh yeah, actually maybe we should have a story to this, because like, I mean, that's how like first person shooters were back in the day, right? They were just like, all right, we're just making a shoot 'em up game, kind of, you get to shoot aliens, like that kind of thing. I wonder, like, my big question is like, how much story did they have when they first started this? First started making Halo. Like, were they like, oh yeah, and then there's gonna be a giant thing with all the rings. And actually, it, if you activate it, it kind of like goes up on all the rings. Like all the rings kind of like explode. Okay, and then kind of you just kind of, we're just to not make this a big thing, I'm just gonna black out all this. All of this is just black. You don't need to, you don't need to think about this too much. I know there's like details, but like their stuff is like a model. They modeled this in 3D, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it no longer looks like Sonic. I think, I mean, at least the top looks like Sonic a little bit too. But I think we are out of the the Sonic era. Oops, that's too small. I think we have. It looks like an emote, right? I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I've seen an emote like this before. But okay. So we had the blue just to kind of get the idea around. But let's take that out. Yeah, like, look at that. You can kind of tell what that is. All right, now we're going to go in and try to make this look a little bit better. Okay. Let's make a new layer. Does this... How... Okay, so now here's the thing. I feel like this is how I've left things in the past, because I've only... Like, I've either gotten distracted or... which is like, that's good enough, and then I like figure it out in on my tablet. I kind of want to do a little bit more. Oh, actually, we're missing something. This kind of goes in like that. Let's detach that so it kind of looks like it's and then this kind of goes in like that. Stay with me, Elite. Okay. And then actually I could probably, you know what, I could fix this when I'm drawing it a little bit later too, or drawing this inking kind of. Okay, so that's what I was gonna say. I don't know what is a good inking brush, so we're gonna learn together. Like, this just says basic. Yeah, basic. Opacity. Do we want basic 5? Is this like a... This is like actual paint. Oh, geez. That's very big. Also, maybe we put this down a little bit. A little bit, too. Just to, like, 60%. So... Like, obviously the outside of this... Oh, geez, that is ginormous. Obviously, like, the outside of this is gonna be... has to be, like, darker. I don't know. How do we want to do this? How do you want to do this, chat? You just rolled a natural 20 in critical roll. How do you want to do this? Okay. Are we happy with this brush? Actually, I don't think I am. Dry roller, no. Was I on basic 2? What's opacity anyway? Yeah, that's a nah for me, dog. But let's go all the way down to 4 again, up here on the size. No, please. Let's go 5. All right, so, you know, to be honest, I feel like I was fine with the other. Maybe I just do basic 1. What is this one? Oh, come on. I have to have my... Yeah, let's just do basic. I'll be basic. Yeah, basic. That goes up to 4. I kind of like the taper of. You know what? Now that I'm like looking at everything else, I'm like, yeah, basic 2 is actually kind of fine. Basic 5, whatever that was called. Okay. All right, so we're gonna get somewhere with this. Whether it's gonna be like almost done is a different story. It's like I'm doing a little paintbrush in here. Do a little bit of this. All right. This I feel like needs to still be has a little bit more of a tail end right there for his what's it called? His helmet. And now, should we make this a blue elite? Or should we do like the actual colors from like I have all my colors saved in like Canva. What's it called? So I can do like we have like the tealish blue that I have on my character's sweatshirt. Let's just do one of those. This kind of looks like I don't know, something. Or do we do like the just like a blue like that? I'm just gonna. I kind of like the doing like a little less rigid than what we have over here. So or over on this elite. So I don't know. Look at him. Look at him. He's coming along. He looks kind of. I might just say it. He looks kind of cute, maybe. This has to be a little bit more. Oh, actually, that kind of. If I do one of these like bulge things, it kind of looks like his thing is bending. They look like fingers, but I guess they kind of are fingers, you know. If you really think about it, face fingers. And so, okay, so that's like his helmet. So we're gonna have to go down a little bit for his like facial features to make them a little bit more legible. Maybe I don't have to go down that far. Just 1 pixel from. Oops. Back. Foul demon. Up. Back like that. Okay. Sorry, I'm like super focused right now. I feel like I'm gonna get into a flow state and it's gonna already be 7. I'm gonna be like, no, wait. Just a little bit more time. But I put these time constraints on myself for a reason. Maybe one day I can be on stream all night. But this is not the time. Okay, so now this is the part. Do I add these? Do I like go down and then just make like indents? Oops. We're at 2 pixels. And then just kind of do one of those. If it's kind of like bumpy, that's probably fine. That's fine. Let's go back up. One more. All right, and then that's the... Oh, actually, I didn't finish the eye. Let's look at this without the... Is it actually coming together, or am I just kind of... Is it wishful thinking? I mean, I know it's like super pixelated, but that's kind of like how it's... That's kind of how it's going to be. Let me just do one of those, so... Is it... Is that side eye enough, or is it like, is he looking directly at us? Maybe I have to go a little bit further. There we go. There's a side eye. Side eye for the side guy. Okay, and then back to 3 pixels. We do need to do like a little triangle here. Oh, also everybody, I still don't know what the death noise is gonna be for tomorrow starting Halo Reach. So it's gonna be a surprise, as much as a surprise to me as it is to you, I feel like. Well, obviously I'm gonna set it up so it's not gonna be a surprise to me, but future present me has no idea. Future me does. Present me is like, I finished ODST way too quick. Premature ODST. That's me. Who among us doesn't prematurely finish their ODST, you know? Then that just looks like a baseball or something. All the rest of this stuff is just gonna probably just be black. I'm just gonna fill it in. So, honestly, just like the chief thing, although I haven't finished that on my tablet, I think this is gonna be kind of what we got. All right, let's... All right, I mean, it kind of looks more like something. That's definitely a tangent right here. We're gonna need to fix this. No tangents for you, please. Only perpendicular. Yeah. Shave some pixels. Easy peasy. Okay. So this is like and because it's cut off, it's gonna be, I don't know. I feel like a lot of emotes are kind of cut off like this. All we really are looking for is to make it seem like he's giving you the side eye, right? So right now, let's make another... We're gonna do a little bit of painting really quick. What are my colors? What are the KJ colors? The Kalin Jabari color palette. What is it? I do also have my like official skin tone in with all this kind of stuff, but I don't know if I want to make this. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can do that. Let's start with that then. Let's see, what kind of paint can we use? Is this just a regular paintbrush? Flat rough. Oh no. I didn't think I would get this far. How do you paint? How to paint? Flat bristle. That's probably fine. How does that look? That's weird. Also, it's... No, I need something that's kind of like a little opaque. Okay, anyway, let's choose the color really, really quick. Where's my color? How do I do the color? Like, type it in. You know what? I'll just try it. Try to match it. It doesn't matter. We're getting... This is, like, on stream, it's always just get the gist of everything, and then we'll fix it later. And I'll put that on Discord. So, if you want to see, like, the process still going, that's where you want to go see it. So, but actually, yeah, I think that's kind of how that is. So this is obviously not my own skin tone. But we can make him... This is like the KJ version of an elite. And then let's see. That's fine, that's fine. And then we kind of... My other thing is kind of like... It's more like in this direction right up there. Yeah. Yeah, he's more like that. Okay. And then that's just... We're gonna put this up a little bit. I'm pretty sure elites don't have like these kind of colors. But I don't know. If you make like everything kind of uniform, like I don't know, if anybody watches Twitch, do Twitch streamers kind of have like uniform colors for all their emotes if they do like custom emotes like that? Because I'm just doing this because I already have like a color scheme figured out and chosen. Oh wow, we only have 5 minutes left. That's crazy. How did all that happen? Alright. We're just coloring everything in. All this stuff is like gray, but this can be black. Or actually, let's do this color and then make it a little bit darker. That'll be like the inside of his mouth. Actually, we'll do a little bit of red also. Yeah. Perfect. Quick. His teeth, obviously, are pearly white. I think we might have actually done something today. This is like the first time. Oops. I feel like where it wasn't like a complete disaster. I mean, obviously, I think it's been fine. It's been pretty cool. That's this right here. And then we go a little bit more gray. Like lighter. For his actual, like, shirt. We'll just... I don't know. Oh no, don't go in there. Actually, you know what? I think we gotta go back with... Where can we color pick? Oh, we can just do right here. All right, hold on. We're picking this color. We're painting again. And then that's his shoulder. Just in that corner. And then the rest of everything behind... Well, I guess technically this is... We just want this. We don't want... Let's, like, take out the background. So, yeah, it's like that. Oh, we got 2 minutes left. Oh, down to the wire. Oh, okay. Well, obviously, let's turn this off so I can see. Turn that off so I can see the white that I'm painting with. Color that in. Cut these teeth in. Just had to make sure I was on the right. What's it called? Dude, are their eyes like yellow? You can't really tell. I think their eyes are yellow. Oh, and I do have yellow. Well, I guess that'll be when I actually can color pick. But right now, we're just gonna go to like a yellowish color. And then eyeballs yellow. All right. And that's what our elite side-eye emoji is gonna look like. We actually did something today. Amazing. Amazing. Look at that. I want to take out this thing for now. Can I turn off your... I'll just make them super opaque. 0. There it is. Look at that. Nice. Okay, I kind of like it. I'm gonna go back. I'll go back in. I'll put this on my tablet probably and like perfect it a little bit. But I think we made like an actually pretty decent like first round of an emote that I could see us using eventually when I make affiliate. Which I think, what is it? I need like 13 more followers. So obviously tell your friends, tell everybody, and we'll keep on trucking. So we're like 17% done with my full thing back here, my physical collection, and then we are the drawing streams are just going to be drawing streams. I think for now until like I have an actual other challenge to do, I think we're going to just keep on doing one of these where we just choose an emote to like start off of that. So if you have any suggestions, go onto the Discord and go into the suggestions thing and just type in whatever you want, and I'll add it to the maybe like put like emote next to it if you do, and then I'll add that to this emote wheel, and then I'll have probably other wheels to for suggestions and stuff like that, like if we want to do like scenes or something like that. We'll figure it out. I'm not doing any more of the death penalty things, I think, just because I think it's too much for me to think about. And also, like, I was trying to do, I don't draw that fast that I can do like a doodle in like 10 minutes. That's not, like, this took me a whole hour to make, like, just so that's where we're at. I'll wait. I'll figure out when I'm gonna be able to catch up to that kind of level of drawing and whatever. But here we go. We got the elite side eye emote. And that's probably what. So I don't know. I think it'll probably actually it might be like this, and then you have the text, or like you can spam this, and it'll be on the side. Uh, and I don't know. Maybe people use this if I make a bad joke, or if I get wrecked by an elite in Reach, which is the next game. So anyway, I think I'll just end it there, and I'll just say if I don't see you. Hold on. Did somebody just cough in my ear? I think that was the music. Sorry. Uh, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.